Hello everyone, we are group C1G08 and our topic is Smart Control Movement. We have two topics for our design thinking. The first proposal is a Smart Control Movement, where we have an advantage of lower design costs, user-friendly software. And the challenges would be it requires programming knowledge and requires student data from UTM. The disadvantage would be it requires the use of paper to print out a QR code. For the second, the advantage would be easier to check the expired stock, user-friendly interface. Challenges would be higher cost of design and maintaining a long-term product. Disadvantage would be the database might not be able to store many information. The reason why we choose the student smart movement is because the topic is relevant and the guard and fellows face a problem to track the student movement, and the prototype will be having a stable design. The reason why we reject the pharmacy database is because we do not have enough information and it will be hard to develop the prototype. Previously, we proposed the location at the main gate, and we changed the proposed location at the college block because there is a new SOP given out where the usage of mobile card might be removed. We have given out Google Form at this stage, but some part might be used at the later part, and a similar project is ongoing as well. For the smart control movement, it will be allowing the monitoring of students going in and out of the college block, and a fellow will be able to check the student information and get alerted if the student have not returned.
Assalamualaikum and hi, my name is Umar Al-Faid Yusri, and for the data collection, we mainly focusing on students and also fellows and college principals since we changed from the main gate to the college block, and also the security guards of UTM security. So let's go to the students' response or the collection of data from students. So these are the interview questions that we asked during the Google form. So from the data collected, we can see that most of the responses are from year 4 students, and currently at home, and only 36% are currently at the respective university. These are their opinions on the student movement. So basically, most of the students go out from university around more than 3 times in a week, mainly to buy groceries, food, and also hang out with their friends. These are the opinions on the system or the feature we want to implement in our system, which is the time limit alert notification. So 64% of the students agree that we need to implement the system, the feature in our system. So these are the suggestions from the students through the Google form, and we already took the suggestions into consideration. So the data clustering problems faced from the students, such as I forget to bring student card, the time limit, also a troublesome procedure at the main gate, annoy a lot of students currently, especially in the university, to go in and out of the campus. So we collect data from the college fellows. These are basically the questions that we asked to the fellows and college principals through the Google form. So from the Google form, we can see that this is a summary of the Google form feedback. We can see that 67 of the respondents of fellows and college principals agree that they need to be notified if students is not in their respective rooms. And also all respondents agree that this system is needed to be implemented to smoothen the safety and also the management system in the college. And most of the respondents agree that the students need to clarify their absence, and also during this pandemic, most of the respondents agree that this system will definitely benefit the college in terms of safety.
Based on our first proposed project, we interviewed the Director of Security in UTM, Encik Faizal. He said that our proposed system at main gate is already exists. After a few discussions, Encik Faizal suggests us to use the same idea but to be implemented at residential block. Then, we held 2 different interviews with fellows from different residential college. Both of the fellows agree and give a full support to our project. They also give a few suggestions to apply features such as to know which fellow is on duty, and the emergency button, and lastly the chat feature for fellow and students to communicate easily. Based on all interviews and surveys, a user's profile for this project has been created. The user is supposed to be fellow and students. Fellow need to know student absence in their residential college for safety purposes. It is hard for students to approach fellow, especially at night. Lastly, fellow always late to get information if emergency situation happen to student. The design statement for this project is how we can help the fellow to monitor student movement entering and leaving the block to ensure student safety.
Hello, I'm Muhammad Iqbal. Next, I will show you about our step analysis. First, social, using smart device and build safe environment. Second, technological, using technologies to monitor. Third, economical, low cost needed. Next, environmental, use of paper waste may increase. Lastly, political, are about privacy and rules. Alright, then this is our current project looks like. It was an application scanner with variety of great features. After that, we came out with flowchart about how the application works. And then further, after flowchart, we sketch the conceptual prototype for fellow apps and then student apps. In addition, we have prepared a demo video for our prototype. Let me show you the video. Okay, let's continue. The needs for this project are smartphone and printer to print QR code. Besides that, MIT Inventor, websites such as AppyPy and Andromo, Android Studio and Java language are the software and language that will be used. Finally, because of this project only use web-based and software-based, no budget needed. Thank you from us.